Mousterian Culture of the Middle Paleolithic, Tools, Technology, and Neanderthal Life Explained. UGC-Net Anthropology. Unit 5. Welcome to Anthronet Academy. A study aligned with UGC-Net Anthropology syllabus. Dear learners, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Anthronet Academy, to keep me motivated to create more content for you. Don't forget to like, share, and hit the subscribe button. And make sure to click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Gift on 1,000 subscribers. Anthronet Academy is excited to announce a special gift for our viewers once we reach 1,000 subscribers. Why subscribe? We're bringing you the latest current affairs in anthropology, curated specifically for competitive exams. Stay updated with exam-oriented analysis expert insights on recent developments daily/weekly current affairs tailored for anthropology. Special surprise gift awaits all our early supporters once we hit 1K. Don't miss out. Subscribe now, be a part of our growing community, and take your anthropology preparation to the next level. You hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Anthronet Academy, your gateway to anthropology excellence. Stay with me till the end. You'll see how these ancient tools reveal the intelligence and creativity of Neanderthals like never before. What the Mousterian is, concise definition. The Mousterian is an archaeological stone tool industry of the Middle Paleolithic, Mode 3, mainly associated with Neanderthals in Europe and with early anatomically modern humans in the Near East and North Africa. It is characterized by a focus on prepared core and flake technology, especially the Levallois method, a wide variety of retouched flake tools, scrapers, points, denticulates, etc., and notable regional and technical variability. Chronologically, it spans roughly c. 160,000 to 40,000 BP in Europe. If Levallois antecedents are included, some assemblages extend earlier. Chronology and broad geographic distribution. Time, classic European Mousterian is almost equal to 160 to 40 Ka, 1,000 years ago. Levallois / pre-Mousterian traditions push some assemblages earlier, up to 300, 200 Ka in some contexts. Where, widespread across unglaciated Europe, the Levant, Anatolia, Caucasus, and parts of North Africa. In the Levant and North Africa, Mousterian technologies were produced by both Neanderthals and early Homo sapiens populations. Key technological features, the core of Mousterian identity. Prepared core methods, Levallois and variants systematic preparation of cores to produce flakes of predetermined size/shape. This appears as the single most characteristic technological advance of the Middle Paleolithic. Prepared cores allow efficient production of many useful cutting edges from a single core. Emphasis on flakes, not large bifaces. Unlike Acheulean industries dominated by hand axes, the Mousterian emphasizes flakes that are later retouched into tools, scrapers, notches/denticulates, points. Bifaces appear but are less dominant and often have different cross-sections. Retouched tool types, frequent scrapers, side and end scrapers, points, including Levallois points, denticulates, tooth-like notches, backed knives, and sometimes specialized forms, e.g. quina scrapers. Typological assemblages vary by region. Chaîne operatoire approach, core preparation, systematic flake removal, retouch/resharpen, discard/recycling. Many Mousterian studies emphasize reconstructing these operational sequences to infer mobility, planning, and site use. Variability and named variants. Mousterian is not a single style, but a family of variants. Important ones include Typical or classic, Mousterian, common retouched flakes and Levallois flakes. Quina, Shorenchen, heavily retouched thick scrapers with characteristic edge morphology, often interpreted as adaptations for heavy hide processing. Mousterian of Acheulean tradition, MTA, assemblages retaining more bifacial elements, hand-axe influence. Denticulates/discoid/Levallois-dominated assemblages. Each reflects different reduction strategies, raw material economies, or functional specializations. Regional differences are strong, e.g., European versus Levantine Mousterian versus North African sequences. Raw materials, mobility, and organization of production. Raw material selection. Quality of flint, quartzite, chert is visible in assemblages. High-quality small cores indicate planned provisioning of the individual and longer-term planning, while on-site core production from local cobbles indicates different mobility/land use strategies. Some Mousterian sites show evidence of curated implements, tools carried and maintained, and others show rapid on-site production and discard. Archaeologists use this to infer group mobility and landscape use. Hafting, organic technology, and microevidence. Direct evidence for hafting and complex adhesives is limited but increasing in the Middle Paleolithic record, glue residues, bone tools, use wear patterns. Studies of Neanderthal sites show sophisticated use of wood, adhesives, and sometimes bone/antler tools, indicating multi-tool technology beyond stone alone. Behavioral inferences, subsistence, sites, and social life. Subsistence. Zooarchaeological evidence from many Mousterian sites indicates large game hunting, red deer, aurochs, horses, selective transport of carcass parts, but also plant use. Dental calculus microfossils and residues show plant consumption. Seasonal hunting patterns and ambush strategies are inferred at some sites. Settlements and hearths, caves and rock shelters commonly used, isolated open-air sites too. Hearths and repeated occupation layers are common, indicating returning base/occupation places. Symbolic behavior and burials. There is evidence for Neanderthal burials, Ferrassie, Shanidar, Kebara. Debated interpretations, possible grave goods, and regional variability in mortuary practice. Symbolic behavior is increasingly documented, but is more sporadic than in later Upper Paleolithic contexts. Mousterian and hominin attribution/interactions with modern humans. In Europe, Mousterian assemblages are predominantly associated with Neanderthals. In the Levant and North Africa. Mousterian technologies were sometimes produced by anatomically modern humans. Assemblages can be technologically indistinguishable between makers, so careful contextual and fossil evidence is required to attribute makers. Transition zones, e.g., 50 to 40 Ka, show overlap and complex interactions with emerging Upper Paleolithic industries, Chattel-Perronian, Emiran, etc. Transition to Upper Paleolithic and end of Mousterian. The disappearance of Mousterian in many regions coincides with the arrival/expansion of Upper Paleolithic industries, Aurignacian. Emiran, Beradostyan, and radiocarbon/other dating places Neanderthal decline and industry replacement roughly between 45 to 40 Ka in many parts of Europe, but the pattern is regionally complex. Major reference sites. Le Moustier, type site Dordogne, France, gives the name. La Ferrassie, Shanidar, Kebara, Tabun, Kafsa, Vindija, Gorham's Cave, Hawafti Key Neanderthal/Mousterian sites that illustrate burial, Levantine variability, and late survival. Thank you for watching. Stay connected.